It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Oakland A's. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Into the box steps the leadoff man Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
For Atlanta, second baseman, number 15.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division, but you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Dexter Fowler comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Sliding stop by Altuve. Got him. Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And that misses for ball 1. Harold, these Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. And I'm looking at one right now.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There is Pedroia, and a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. Settling in now, Carlos Beltran. He's set. Here it comes. There goes Altuve. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Kemp comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So stepping in, number 14. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. But no throw as he'll just stare him back. Runner goes for third. And he steps off the tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there. He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. They'll try again, 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
This is in the air out to right field. Gamble is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Matt Adams now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this will be fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. At the plate, Adam Jones looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. And a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Beltran is there, and here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Polanco gloves it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Standing in, Mitch Moreland, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lays off 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him. We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
On the ground up the middle. There to get it is Pedroia. He'll whip this one to first in time. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Jorge Polanco.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Hard hit to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit to third. He's got it. Altuve for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Ben Gamble.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here now is Mike Zunino.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jones is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Byron Buxton now. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Quintana into the windup. First pitch on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. This is skied out toward right. Gamble is there to put it away for out number 1.
Up next for Atlanta.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Healy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Baseman, Jose Altuve.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ready for another chance. Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter,
Striding in once
number
again,
14.
number 14. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Quintana gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
No strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp is going to get there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Matt Adams now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Dribbled to the right side. But that one rolls foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Striding into the box, Adam Jones comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Jorge Polanco, a base hit in his first trip. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading up for the A's. First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Goldschmidt.
Hit to short. Polanco is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And, oh, he can't rein it in.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Swing and a liner. But foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Stepping up now, Elvis Andrus. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes ball 1. Quintana into the windup. Here it is on 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Jones is camped under this one as he puts this one away. The side. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll try and get things
Leading
started
off for
as we
Atlanta.
begin inning number 6.
Number
Well, it's been a
25.
good outing so far, but he hasn't really
Dexter
racked up the
Fowler.
strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the
Third
first
baseman,
out.
Number 20, Josh.
First pitch of the at-bat. Josh Donaldson stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Gamble coming on, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he just misses with a curveball.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. And he is in there. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Beltran going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Healy rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Ready once again, Matt Kemp. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that one right down Main Street. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Right fielder,
Ben Gamble is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Another 2-2 offering. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ben Gamble is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2. Here's Byron Buxton now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time. Striding in once again, Matt Adams. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Buxton shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance. So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Beltran is stepping in and ready for another shot. Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jose Altuve.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit back up the middle. Polanco is right there. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. Standing in now, Carlos Beltran, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, number
Ready
14.
for another shot now. Number 14. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. From the belt, the pitch. Softly on a line to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch out. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. So stepping in, Mitch Moreland, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third. Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So striding in, Dexter Fowler. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 20.
Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses inside 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And the 2-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Glenn Perkins enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Carson Smith enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The center fielder, number 25.
Digging in once again, Byron Buxton. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. This is on the ground over to first. Throw gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score.
Up next for Oakland.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Here's the first pitch to him. Left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Stepping into the box, Carlos Beltran. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. There goes Altuve. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Pickoff move to second. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Ready now, Matt Kemp. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Oh, strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Dansby Swanson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Atlanta.
Settling in now, Adam Jones. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Gamble is under it, and he... Chris Russin enters to do the pitching, and best-case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Number 14, Stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Jones. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Striding in, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Donaldson in foul ground, and no one will get this one.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Elvis Andrus is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. And try as he might, but digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. In there for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the first pitch. Dexter Fowler stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Hayward is digging for home. And a relay to the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Third baseman, number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ryan Healy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Kenley Jansen takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. In now, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Jones is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ben Gamel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in. Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So he sets him down swinging. Ben Gamel becomes out number 2 this inning. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Mike Zunino is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Just got a piece up the line. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Now a pickoff play at second. Jansen comes set. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will put this one away. And the Braves make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 2 runs.
from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Another 0-2 home. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Elvis Andrus. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit sharply on the ground. Barehanded for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Into the box now, number 14. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the... So digging in now, number 22. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. You got away with one right there.
And that is through into right field for a single. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Center fielder.
Runner back safely. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, George Springer. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Chris Taylor is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Another full count pitch home. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. From the stretch. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. And that is just fouled. And that would have chased everybody home. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! It's a grand slam. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So striding forward now, Domingo Santana. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He waits. Now the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Line drive to center field. Buxton is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. 1 there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Stepping up now, Carlos Beltran. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And that's through for a hit. Stepping in, Ben Gamel. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a liner. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here now is Mike Zunino. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And there he goes towards second. Takes this the other way to right. Springer is there, and he puts this one. Digging in for his second at bat, number 22.
Leading off for the Red
He's set
Sox.
to lead off the home half of the second.
Number
Hard on the
22.
ground towards short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, one away.
Now batting.
Here's Starling Marte.
fielder.
He singled and scored in his first
Starling
appearance in this one.
Marte.
Altuve at second. On to first, and there are two down. Here's George
The
Springer.
right fielder, number 12.
Ready with the
George
first pitch. Here it comes.
Springer.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in to try it again.
Now batting.
Chris Taylor.
The
No
shortstop.
official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away. Stepping in and ready for
Third
another
baseman,
shot,
number
Evan
5.
Longoria.
Evan
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Longoria.
Lays off 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Gamble has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Byron Buxton.
Leading off will be
He'll
Athletic.
step in to lead it off
Center
in the
fielder,
top of
number
the third.
25.
Into the
Byron
windup and the
Buxton.
pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
That's wide, 2-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Riding in once again, Jose Altuve. He singled to open up the ball game. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. One out, nobody on. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. In now, Elvis
batting number
Andrus. 0
1.
for 1 for him here in this one.
Andrus.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Ready for another chance. Number 14. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big.
And his game of hide and seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded to short. Andrus has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. So stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Into the box now. Domingo Santana hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So striding in, number 22. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, number 14. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
44. Paul Goldschmidt.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. At the plate, Mitch Moreland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mitch Moreland.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. Here's Starling Marte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The 4th for the Red Sox. Center fielder, number 11.
In there, 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready once again, George Springer. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Gamble is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number
Digging
3,
in and looking for more,
shortstop,
Chris Taylor. He steps in
Taylor.
off a base hit in his last at-bat. To third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He beat it out. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Longoria.
Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends. At the plate, Carlos Beltran.
Leading off for
He'll
Oakland,
try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Beltran.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Flipped out the other way toward short. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
The right fielder, number 16.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Here's the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The catcher.
Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
The 0-2 once more. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with 1 out in the inning now. Here's Byron Buxton now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. The relay. And he is in there. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before. That one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Shortstop.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here it comes now to Andrus. And this one gets away.
0-2.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready on 0-2. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Throw back to second, and that. Striding into the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Kike Hernandez.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Just got a piece up the line. But that one rolls foul. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
He'll try again. 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gamble is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Altuve at second. Scooped up, throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in now, Domingo Santana. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. Digging in once again, number 14. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
14.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Hicks is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Paul Goldschmidt. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sent out to straightaway center field. Marte is under it. And that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Number 22. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 22.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gamble is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. In now, George Springer. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Springer
squared that one up just a little late. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. From the stretch, skied into straightaway right. Gamble has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again, Carlos Beltran. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Carlos Beltran.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Springer. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And now a pitch on the way. Ball 1.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Lays
No,
off again, and
outside.
it's 2-0. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Now a hard liner towards short. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. The throw into second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The catcher
At the plate,
number 3.
Mike Zunino.
Mike
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Byron
Comes set.
Buxton.
Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He'll get it into second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Here's the second baseman,
Up next
Jose
for
Altuve.
Oakland,
He's working on a
second baseman,
3-hit ball game right
Jose
now.
Altuve.
First offering on its way. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. Hit to short. Taylor's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out of the... Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria.
Leading off
He'll
for the
try
Red
and
Sox.
get something started in the
Third
home half
baseman.
of the 7th.
Evan
And he catches the inside corner for a call. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Lane 11, 1-1.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first
Up
out.
next for the Red Sox. Left
Into the
fielder,
windup and the
Aaron
pitch.
Hicks.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now back.
Riding in once again,
Second
Kike
baseman.
Hernandez. He
Kike
flew out in his last
Hernandez.
at-bat. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Grounded to third. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in, Elvis Andrus.
Leading off for
He'll
the
have the
Athletics.
first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Elvis Andrus.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number
Coming to the
14.
plate now, number 14. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Now, he's 2 for 3 thus far. Jim Johnson gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Springer coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. At the plate, Carlos Beltran. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Beltran.
Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
After it is Marte. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ben Gamble. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Tries to dump this one out to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
The catcher,
stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between 1st and 2nd.
The 2-1 on its way. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Matt Bush will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Matt.
In there, no balls and Carlos Santana is up off the bench. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping in, Domingo Santana. He's working on a 1-for-3. Thus far. Jock Peterson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Now pitching for the A's.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Good waste pitch, 1-2. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, number 22. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And apparently they'd rather go after the next guy as they walk him intentionally with 2 out here. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
And a sinker, cold strike 3 as he's run. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Kelvin Herrera comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 40.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1.
Now catching.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Standing in, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit on the ground to short. Glove by Taylor. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Here it comes now to Andrus. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And that will be a base hit for Andrus. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base. Digging in, number 14. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Marte is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. At the plate, George Springer. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And this is low, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit down the third base line. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
The batter number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He went down on strikes last time up. The short hit hard. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Springer on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So digging in now, Mitch Moreland. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So stepping in. Carlos Beltran. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Second and third here, 1 man out. Spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Now a spin and another throw back to second, but he'll be in there easily. The 0-1. And this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. 0-2, here it is. Swing and a line drive, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the... So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things.
Left fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Corey Knebel enters the game here an inning later than usual. He'll try to close this one.
Corey Knebel.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Second baseman.
So striding forward now. Kike Hernandez. He was a ground. Scooter Gennett will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Gennett.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball. Wow, that was a decent breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 8 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.